Okay, hello, welcome to Metahuman Creator. It may take a couple of minutes while the application loads, but it creates very easily either game characters or avatars for maybe like YouTuber things, very realistically. So it was very interesting, and I thought I wanted to check it out, and I made myself the best that I could. Right, let's edit this one to begin with, but I don't like, because there aren't that many options for the body. So the proportions, you can be like short, tall, average, fat, muscly, or normal, or lady. Oh shit, there's a head scale. Stop the animation. Okay, stop the animation. I actually didn't notice the head scale when I actually made myself. And, you know, I was like, head looks way too big. Body. Okay, that's a bit better. Maybe that's a bit too small. Like, the head looks way oversized, so you can, like, have gigantic heads. Like, the head just looks so out of shape. But also, like, no glasses. Because, like, glasses aren't an option either. Like, you know, you'd think maybe in makeup you could put glasses. Or something metalness of heavy metal eyelashes. And, like, eyebrows and things. But, yeah, I couldn't put glasses on. And, you know, I'm glasses. And, you know, I wanted to be average. I didn't want to be tall. So, right, you can move parts, but I'm not going to move the parts. Yeah, like, it looks like me, but as a teenager. And the hair's also very, very limited. Like, this is the closest I could get with that. And the clothes. Like, you know, there's literally shit clothes. But, you know, you're basically in this for the face, right? Like, there's next to no clothes. We could have had some boots. But, you know, I think I did okay. And then, obviously, you can preview the animations. And there's a choice of animations. So, obviously, you can do a face or a technical demo. Or the standard ones. So, you know, the technical demo will also show off, like, moves of the character. So you can see, like, not only in the face, like the face movements is probably best to show the face, but, you know, the hands and everything, it's very realistic. That's also why it's probably very limited in, like, how much you can exactly edit everything, because it needs all the muscle movements and everything, right? And to be able to freely animate. But if you could import this into a VTuber thing, then obviously you could make like a Code Miko level of VTuber, which would be, you know, very, very good. You need Quixel Bridge to actually, you know, remove and put into a different program, but it doesn't work with Animes, which is the new one. They don't, at least not yet, because that's brand new. They've got some import options, but obviously not like. Why is it not zoomed on the face? Why is it focused on his dick? You know, it's like he's doing facial things. Oh, but you want his dick. That's what you said. But yeah, like, very realistic facial movements. So it's actually pretty good. And then obviously you can, like, blend a combination of different faces to make your faces. And, you know, there are a few presets. So that's interesting. And, you know, the muscle movements and everything, very, very good. I don't have freckles or anything. Like, it's not the easiest thing to do. And again, it's young me. It's teenage me. And I didn't need glasses. Or maybe did, but just didn't wear them. So, you know, it's pretty cool what you can do with it. And it's Unreal Engine, obviously. You can use this in Unreal Engine games. Now, Waking is an Unreal Engine game. It would be really, really, really interesting if you could, like, replace all the characters. Because that's, like, be yourself, right? So you could create all of your characters yourself and all the important people in your life to be in that game, right? Okay, so looking through for the most Spanish looking lady, there's a lot of variations, but I'm not seeing anyone particularly Spanish looking right now, which is a problem, because, you know, I'm gonna make someone else, and, you know, that's probably the closest Northern Lion, except he's got hair. It's not Northern Lion. Okay, So, you know, just to show it off a bit, like, and show how you can make the people. We're gonna try and make someone. Okay, so next. You choose a starting point for your character, and then obviously you can edit it from there, right? Stop the animation. You can't actually edit anything more. Right click moves it around with move. You can like move parts of the face and parts of the eyes and everything. Be like, you know, it's thinner or longer, pull it out, different things. Or you can sculpt it, which allows you to then like individually pull up or change parts. So, you know, it's interesting how you can do quite a bit with it and then move the points to make the different people. And then obviously you want to start with the actual things that look right. So obviously, like brown eyes, iris, you can choose the iris kind. So, you know, you've got presets, but then you can mess with it a bit further. So you want to make it. That moves on the scales. The detail, it's not giving me a lot of choice here. Like, I want to have like an orangey one, but there's not an orangey choice. You can also like individually make each eye different. You can have radial, you can have structural, you know, there's lots of options. Color balance would be like, whether you want it brown, more light. Smoothness would be like how rapid it changes. The iris size, obviously, you know, how big the iris is, big iris. Iris saturation, like again, color saturation, so you can have like no color or like, all the color. Limbus darkness. Obviously, that's the black bit that comes in the eye. And then you can also mess with like the shape of the radial orange in the middle, and, you know, make that different. So that's pretty cool how you can make these sorts of changes, and then obviously like zoom into like really see zoom with the eyes. Because obviously these aren't the most noticeable unless you get really close in. But that's pretty cool that you can make these big differences to these. And then the sclera in both eyes again, which is the whites of the eyes. I like to just mess with it a bit just to make it something slightly different. You can add some veins in it as well. But they're not the most important. Also, teeth. Shame you can't put vampire teeth. You can make them long. You can't give vampire teeth. You can like vary them a bit, but you know, that's just like wobbly messiness. That's not like vampiring them, is it? Like, I got pointy vampire teeth. I wanted pointy vampire teeth for mine. Like, you know, you need the pointy vampire teeth. We can also make, hello, this is creepy. I don't know why the jaw open really matters. Oh shit. Oh shit, I didn't notice this when I was messing with mine. So you can actually space out teeth. Mine are obviously like really together. Okay, maybe I should have paid attention and like messed with. So you can actually like wobble them side to side, overbite. So, you know, the Natalo length or not. We're not making that. Overjet. I don't know what overjet is. Wonkiness. Okay, so again, you know, considering you won't really see a lot of these. Oh my god, that is not right. Polycanine. Can! Okay, I take it back. You can add vampire teeth. Okay, so in mine, I need polycanine. Receding gums. I'm not receding gums. You can have vampire teeth. So you can actually have vampire teeth. And gum color. Well, that's just natural. Okay. Right, so. Apply some foundation. Eye makeup. It's. That's a lot. Why is it so much? Like, you know, wanted a bit. And then it's like, just a lot. No, that's shit. You know, like, you need to have like a light touch option for makeup as well, for certain. Like the blush, at least the blush doesn't add too much. You know, lips. Add some lipstick, though that doesn't necessarily seem to do too much. Like, that's just like overdose value. That's the value. Saturation. Saturation would be just color. Again, you know, there's no option for like that color, but lighter. Right? Like that just looks so ridiculously fake at that point, right? Like that's not right. I want the lipstick, but not so strong that it just like it becomes yellow. Like I want it red, but not so fake looking. It doesn't look like it actually belongs. Okay, so eyes. No eyelashes option. Okay, so skin. Lighter. Freckles. Accents. So you could maybe give someone some like serious bags under their eyes if you really, really wanted to. That's interesting that you can do a lot of things actually with it that I wasn't even doing. Maybe they've added stuff since I messed with it. I messed with it a few weeks ago, and then I'll get around to doing it eventually. Again, blend is if you want to blend multiple face models features, but if you're just gonna create everything from scratch, that's not really necessary, right? Okay, so heads again. You know, you can mess with the hair. The color. Well, actually, it's not like that anymore. Enable head. Oh yes. Okay. Why is blue green? That what? Hello? Hello? This is blue? Okay. So I guess I have to like change the natural hair color to make it actually go blue, right? Okay, that's cooler. That's more right. And then, like I said, there's limited hairstyles. There are not a lot, and these have warnings. It's in development and will only displayed as LOD01, so you know, not all of them can be exported into other things. So some of them ones, like these ones, okay, straight, long straight bangs. Again, you know, it's got a fringe, but that's not me. For when I was doing me. Don't know what that one's doing. That's eyes. That's just like foreheads. On my one, there was an option to mess with the hair. Like there are some hair things, so you can. I can get hold of that. You can mess with like the head and the hair, but it's more the head shape, I guess, that's doing things than the actual hair, right? Yeah, that's definitely just like the head shape and not the hair. But again, you know, you can mess with these things. You can definitely do these things, right? So now we try to make. Well, actually, we need to finish messing with everything, right? The eyebrows would be less visible under these, sadly. We're bringing that down so we can maybe see the eyebrows first. But, you know, recreating someone is not the easiest thing in the world to do. You can add age, you can, again, you know, like dark. Eyelashes, again. You know, there's a few options. We're going to go with the feminine. Make them a bit rougher. That doesn't necessarily do a lot for that. You can change the colour to be like, if they're like eyebrow tinted, so you can put a mustache and a beard on the lady, I guess. It's not really what we're going for. Okay. Again, you know, there's like a few options as to what you can do. It's mostly just like pulling things and like moving them. But again, you know, there's They are very limited because of the option. Right, so that's just hair, eyes, color balance, iris size. Like, I'm sure there was a way to make the person look less aged. Guess it's the roughness of the skin, freckles, accents. I'm sure there was, but I can't remember how. So, it's a challenge to make someone look like they're meant to. For certain. Because again, I struggled. I could only really make myself look. That's not right. I could only really make myself look like a teenager. But that's also affecting them. I don't really make myself look like a teenager. Recreating someone is not the easiest thing. What is that doing? That's the nose again. It doesn't look like it should be on the nose, right? A bit too on the nose there, brother. That's not right. Okay, so that's lips. Face. Again, is a struggle to get right. Definitely a struggle to try and make everything look right. Okay. The face sucked in is not right, for certain. We are using all the muscles that it will use for, like, the animations, so... Challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Try and recreate somebody. For certain. And again, the chin, again, is, like... very limited and difficult in how you can actually do anything. But you are trying to manipulate the muscles that you can use to try and create somebody, but that does not look anything like. Oh my god, this is so hard to recreate someone, trust me. The eyes are like way too hard. That doesn't move the eye. I need to just like pull the eyes down and the face down, but it's not allowing that. That is not an option. And you can pull the eyebrows. There's a few things that you can do with the eyebrows, but anything you actually want to do is a challenge. But I guess that's what you can do in any sort of like 3D editing software, right? It's like just pull things. Hello, Be Wonder Wild. How are you? How is your day going? How was the new music? Did you stream last night in the end? I don't know. Obviously, it was after I was asleep. But how are you? It does not look anything correct. Because this is not an easy software to use. But, like I said, everything can be very realistic. How are you? That also looks like you're holding like a box of chocolates. Great, just sent out some packages and super geeked about the one for Faye. Nice, okay. See, the only person I sent a package was Lily. And I don't know when that'll arrive. But it's nice to hear that you'll send out, I guess, Christmas packages for a lot of people. What did you send for Faye? Anything worth noting, or do you not want to spoil because, you don't want them to... Not that they would ever be watching my stream. Yeah, this is like impossible to make a Spanish version in this software entirely. Like with the constraints of the model, I cannot. Like the chin is just so wrong and impossible to get right. Did stream last night. Wanted to check my VOD for What Got Muted. I know one song. Oh no. But the worst part is, like, it doesn't actually show you, like, the mods, the VOD's muting is not usually on the song that actually gets muted. Not here right now. Got the first 3 books of The Witcher. Nice. Okay. Like, I want to put the eyes lower. I want to put the nose lower. I want to put the lips lower. Like, this is impossible to do what I actually want to do. Obviously. But average short person, let's make the head smaller again. Because the head's too big for some reason when they do that. Women also don't get a lot of options, I see. Okay. Let's just make black. Like, this does not look entirely right at all. Hello, Gawain, how are you? Keep meaning to start the Witcher books. Nice. Jeans and shoes. Go there. Good enough. Or we'll do boots. Again, it's impossible to get the face that I wanted to make. Hello, could you actually show me preview? There we go. Possible to get the face that I was trying to make. Like, literally impossible, but I tried. Hello, Gawain. Hello, Be Wonder Wild. Hope you're both having a good day. How are you both? Yeah, like, it's very realistic facial animations and everything, so it's pretty cool, but literally very limited and very difficult. But it's still in development, so, you know, it could be improved for certain. And, you know, I like how well it works, and you can use this in games and like VTuber stuff, but it's a challenge. All good here, thank you. How have you been? Not too bad, thank you. Good to hear everything is going good for you. But I tried. Like, it's literally, you cannot make a Spanish face in it. Literally, you cannot. Okay, so. I tried my best. I now need to go back to me and change my teeth, because I know now that you can put vampire teeth. Because I have pointy teeth. And again, you know, mine is just not realistic. You need glasses for one. Hello, loads. And, you know, it just looks way too young. It's not quite right. And I don't think it saved my head. Like, the head is still too big. No? Why does the head still look too big? Right, teeth. They may have added this since... Hello, stop the animation. Synth. What was it? Overjet? Is that pointy teeth? No, that's just like gaps. Upper shift? No, that's just to move them. Worn down. Nope, that's just to make them ugly. Polycanine. There we go, of course. Canines, of course. But, you know, it's not exactly realistic, but it will do. I tried. But it's cool that you can put these in games and things, and it's like, maybe use them in VTuber things, but I wanted to show it off and like try and mess about and try and recreate. That looks nothing like Lily at all. You cannot make a Spanish face. You cannot. And the haircuts are limited as well. Okay, time to go play some games.